This is SureFix Plumbing with a main sewer camera inspection at 4946 Robert Avenue. As you can see, we're in the main sewer lateral here. Here's the cast, and as you can see, there's a lot of gunk left in this line. We are moving. Water is making its way out to the trap, but as you can see, it is just chock full of sludge, and we don't really know. So I'm really recommending a hydro flush of this line to get all of this grease and junk off of the pipe and expose what's really going on behind it, or in the very best case, knock all this stuff out and have no further issues with it, in the cast iron that is. So here, from this point, we're going to pull back, document and record the condition of the line. We're going to start doing that now. As you can see, it's pretty sludged up still. Cabled it several times, and I finally got it to open, but it is indeed still holding a bunch of that sludge in the line. Here we are making our way back into the clay now. This is our first problem area right here. We're going to come up on. Again, there's a transition, and then almost immediately drop into the damaged area in this clay. So this is marked. It's inside, right at the base of the steps going to the basement. There's a closet that goes underneath the steps. That will be where this will need to be dug up and repaired at that point. And then as we keep pulling back further, I'm noticing the typical offsets. And here we are 30 feet from the base of the stack, roughly, the other break in the line. And you can see that one's pretty significant, just like the last one. And right here, I believe this is where the area drain ties into the main. There's a drain right outside the back door, and that seems to be where that ties in, and it's broke right at that connection. As you see, we keep pulling back. Rest of the clay is decent condition. Here we are at the trap. Now we're going to try and push and make our way out. A little bit of debris in the bottom of this trap. It's pretty normal for having all that sludge in there and broken bits. You see, this outgoing portion is in very good shape, and here we are at the city main. So just to recap, I have these two spots marked. The one outside is at a depth of 8 feet, and the one inside is at a depth of 3 feet approximately. In the basement, underneath the steps, there's a closet. That's where I got my reading. And we're, like I said, approximately 3 feet underground at that point. So these two affected areas will need to be dug up and repaired in order to further keep blockages down to a minimum, as well as a hydro flush is needed on this cast iron line to get the rest of the sludge out and make sure that there's no more sludge-like backups that can go on in the cast iron pipe, because it is gunked up pretty bad. With that being said, that'll conclude this camera inspection at 4946 Robert Avenue. And again, we are SureFix Plumbing.